What colour's that door?
Blue.
Blue. What colour's that wall?
Blue.
And what colour's that plant pot?
Blue.
Has someone even painted the cat? Wander I'm free, wander I'm free. I'm the crazy one. He stood there with his ostrich asking for money. But I'm the crazy one. And it's really hot.
Sorry.
The British part of me was dying inside expecting people to wait for me.
Good morning. Photo adventure today. Gonna get out and play in the Blue City.
Yeah, so a quick bit of breakfast and then we're going to get going. I love this place. They do amazing coffees. That juice is super duper fresh. And I'm so excited to share with you what we're doing today. Have we got a busy day?
He likes his juice too, doesn't he?
He loves his day. He's just always saying, busy day. So we're going to run out, we're going to get loads of photos, we're going to show you how we do it. And there's a few things that not everybody will tell you about how they get their photos for Instagram. And we just want to be real with you guys and show you how we do it. And it's not always, doesn't always work perfectly, and it's going to be a bit of the good, the bad and the ugly. But where we are is beautiful, so this is kind of a photo day for us. But the key, the first top tip is get out quickly. So we're going to down into breakfast and go.
Good morning.
Busy morning. That looks delicious. Are you brushing your hair? Getting all ready? Can you brush Teddy's hair? Oh, there we go. All ready for beautiful photos. And Papa hair. You're going to go get Papa's hair. There we go. Ready to rock.
So we've made it out. It is so quiet. It's so beautiful.
Let's go.
An idea about time. It's now nearly 9 o'clock in the morning. It's starting to warm up a little bit, but the streets are still completely quiet and we're still getting empty streets. We're running about, we're getting new...
Runabout.
Can you have a runabout? You couldn't do it. Try to have a little bit of a giggle when we're doing it because that gets the best smiles. Just gentle. Oh, babe. It being quiet because this is a junction which would normally be super busy. We were able to set up the tripod there and take the photo there.
Wow, yeah.
What do you think? You found the only puddle in Morocco, in this dry, arid country. You found the only splish splash puddle to wreck your clothes in. Oh no. As we're busy showing off at how amazing we are at photography and how organised, this little boy found a puddle to drench himself in. The reality of family photography. And that was a lot more fun for you, wasn't it? We're all a bit sticky, even though it's really cool. You can see we've been running around and you really do pick up a sweat, but it's still amazing, still hardly anyone around. So a weird thing about Instagram, weird thing about changing your children.
Reality of parents.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
yay! There he is.
So a weird thing about Instagram is people naturally just don't like too much repetition, which I get. So when we're somewhere this beautiful, even though it's amazing, if we don't actually have a mix-up of our clothes and appear to be doing it on different days, it stands out to people and photos don't do as well. How crazy is that? Now, because we like to have days that are camera free just for our family, we have days where we do costume changes during the photography.
Mau
Mau Mau. Oh.
There's a cat.
So as he does that, I'm going to quickly change, get these shorts on. I think it's classy, like sticking your jeans on in the middle of a street. This is the great thing about having a massive long skirt. So we try to have camera-free days as a family, and we'd encourage you to do the same too. And so that means that on days where we are doing stuff like this, we actually change clothes partway through. If we know someone that's spectacular for photos, we'll try and get a real range of photos on that day. I really should be changing here. No one saw anything. You'd never know. To show you this bit, we're also planning on a mid-morning poop. But here we go. Maybe the most beautiful place you've had your nappy changed? Nappy! Look at you being the presenter! And here we have a nappy. And here we have a poop. What happened? All of a sudden out of nowhere you can hear this really like
It was terrifyingly loud, wasn't it?
It was really loud, and it was the funniest thing ever. He got the fit of the giggles. Loud! It was so loud. He got photo bombed by a goat. Best morning ever. Bah! It was in the house and it came out, didn't it? It came out the house. Someone had a goat in their house. Oh. The locals have finished setting up, but there's still no tourists around. In the river, and someone's very excited to go in the river. So we're going to go for a little look. We've seen a bridge that looks very beautiful. It looks like they're selling oranges. Maybe we could come back in a little bit and sit down here and have a juice. That could be really nice. But now we're going to go for a little splash in the river whilst we've got it to ourselves. I'm not doing this in the skirt. Woo! Okay, so we've done our best to show you the best way to get some good photos, and getting up early is one of the main things, but having fun is another, and mixing up your clothing and all those things. We're now going to take you through the town when it's super busy and show you basically how not to do it, and maybe things that you may not want to do. I think this is a perfect place to get a photo. Let's get a photo here.
Oh, sorry.
I see you from across the
Sorry,
It's kind of crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh.
Okay, maybe not the best
Everybody's
place.
singing,
It's so awkward, but you see this all the time. As soon as you come out and it's busy, these people are actually being really sweet and waiting, but you just see them like, oh, another person. And but also you get people getting really annoyed when they're posing. It's like, guys, you do have to get up early. You can't expect other people to work around you. I would never seriously expect anyone else to work around me. But it's quite funny seeing that awkward moment where it's like, how long is she going to pose for? I really wanted a photo next to this place, and they made it really nice by making sure you know it's definitely a free photo place by putting signs all over, which doesn't make for a nice photo. It's so weird. Another thing you see a lot is actually being charged now. We were here earlier in this exact same area, and it's actually 1 dirham, so I don't want to go too close in case they charge me. I'm not on this step yet, so I think this bit is free. 1 dirham free, 1 dirham free, 1 dirham free. Really amazing. This one's 5 dirham. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa. You can sit in a tiny, tiny shadowy box and pay 5 dirham. What if I sit here, just still 5 dirham? See if we can do Photoshop me further back later.
Hey.
And it's really hot. We got a little bit of a sweat on this morning, but that's just because we run around like crazy people and have a lot of energy, but it's actually really cool. Now, like, it is just so sweaty, just moving this slightest bit. It is just so hot. There's everything to be said for getting up early. Total good luck.
Rentre à l'intérieur, il y a des camps de jeu à l'intérieur, super. C'est là qu'il y avait la styliste américaine, là, il n'y a pas très longtemps. Oui, la styliste américaine.
Let me through. I don't know if you've ever seen someone do that, this awkward walk by where you're still blatantly photobombing, but you're making the effort to semi-crouch on the way by. I found the perfect shot. You know we're here in the Blue City. Instead of actually going to the Blue City, you can come and pose next to a blurry photo of the Blue City. Oh yeah. Or even better, pose with an ostrich, because that's totally Morocco, right? Yeah.
That's dangerous, aren't they?
عندك درعيله درعيله بوحده وعندك درعيله بوحدك 20 درهم انا حسبت لك غير واحده لا انا حسبت لك عائله مثلا امسيو 10 درهم تجمع ماني 10 درهم يا
Okay, please, I'd love some money. That's how it is. That's how it's. Oh, absolutely crazy. I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. He stood there with his ostrich asking for money. But I'm the crazy one. Or you could pose with a right on your head. Oh, well. Has someone even painted the cat? What a difference. This place is absolutely jam-packed now. So we're here this morning and it was beautiful and we had it to ourselves, nice and calm. And now you've seen the town that is crazy up there. It's actually a little bit unpleasant and intense. So we wanted to find something nice to do. So I'm not saying don't go out in the middle of the day, but pick where you go. So what we would do on a day like this now, if it was getting really hot and really busy, is come somewhere like this and actually have an orange juice, get in the water, let our baby boy play. We probably wouldn't even try to get photos at this time of day. Just such a big difference. It's a difference of a few hours.
This is just our baby boy's time to play in the water.
There you go. In his own little world. What is that? Seriously.
Sorry, we're trying to make a film here. Sorry.
That's so funny. What have you found?
It's a lizard. Good boy, you know it.
A lizard.
Gentle, gentle. Do you want to hold it? Are you holding the lizard? There you go. Does that feel weird?
That's very strange. Very cool. You're welcome. Oh, sweet boy.
Ooh, juice, banana, apple. That is beautiful. It's sour, it's sweet, it's refreshing, it's thick, it's filling. Can you pay?
Boy.
Thank you.
Oh,
You say thank you.
Say thank you.
Shukran. That is a beautiful little castle, but we've got a toddler, so I think most of our time is going to be spent in the play park. You're happy? Is this your tummy? Did you see the ostrich earlier?
Yeah.
And did you see a lizard?
Yeah.
Lizard. Is it time for nap now?
No.
Do you want to cuddle? Oh, sweet dreams, baby boy.
We maybe all had a nap in the end.
Shh, don't tell them.
I want to tell because it was so good.
It was good. Oh my.
It's such a good nap. So usually when he falls asleep we get a few things done. There's usually some kind of work to do, and Teddy had a nap, but now we're up and about and it's cooled down. It's a beautiful part of the day. The main thing I want to show you though is how romantic this town gets at night. As we've walked around in the evening so far, it's amazed us. As the sun starts setting, we're going to head to one of these beautiful little restaurants that we've seen. Can't quite describe it, but we'll just have to show you. We would love you to come and join us for our romantic meal. Watch Mama. There's a stone inside. You have to eat it carefully. You're learning how to eat olives. Clever boy. Tasty? What can you do? You've been practicing. Take a while. Yes! Woo! You did it! You did it! Well done! Victorious!
You want to put it on the bowl as well.
Oh, very good! Well done! Oh, next one.
Oh my goodness.
You say wow! Oh yes! Shukran, thank you. Oh my word, it's beautiful. Thank you. Wow, I am so excited. Look at the seafood. So we ordered the seafood platter, and I will tell you the price at the end. Oh my, I am so excited. So I absolutely adore seafood. I love calamari. I can't believe we're in the north of Morocco trying this amount of incredible seafood. Look at that fish. And that! I've got to try this calamari straight away. Wow. And a chip! Oh my goodness! But look at the size of these things, these are huge! And the fish, oh my word, I'm just going to break straight into that. Look at that. Everything is done beautifully, this is absolutely incredible. Oh my word, this is beautiful, I'm so excited. Okay, I said I'd tell you how much this is. Can you guess, how much do you think all of this is costing us? Under £10 in English money. Absolutely incredible, and it's delicious. Okay, ready? One more? And they're tasty. Can you make sure?
Whoa, off he goes. So can you pay this man here?
Anwar.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And off he goes. Oh, what a day.
Seriously, what a day. It's been like the best and worst day because we've done it in both ways. Sometimes we just get up and enjoy the calm of the morning, and sometimes we have to embrace the crazy of the day, which you saw. Oh my goodness. But wow.
Mental, isn't it?
This isn't the typical journey that we take you on, but it's very much part of our journey because we're creating content and we're out travelling, and we travel to both off the beaten track places and super popular, well-known places. We run into this kind of stuff all the time, and we really wanted to share it with you. It's just like part of like being real with you guys and showing what really goes on behind the scenes, what we have to do to get our photos, but what other people are doing. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So I had a lot of fun filming today, and photography can be tiring, but it's so worthwhile, and I think some obvious lessons from today as well.
Oh yeah, so just for the record, I would never seriously expect people, you know that bit where like like when
that made me laugh. That was brilliant. You know where she was posing in the doorway, we were like across an alleyway, she was in the doorway, the crowds were building up on both sides, and of course I wasn't taking photos, I was filming for you guys.
To show you what it's really like. We've honestly seen people doing that, and you know I'm from the UK, so the British part of me was dying inside expecting people to wait for me. But you really do see it. We have been there, we've been on the other side, we've been at the point where Pete was saying he's an Angkor Wat at one point. What happened?
I was walking along and someone actually like pulled out a phone as I was walking by them and decided that was a shot they wanted, and they told me off for like getting in their shot. I was like, you didn't even have your camera out when I started walking past you, and you just literally pulled it out at me like that. It was
out at you.
Yeah.
It's like weapons.
Like, yeah.
Honestly, people just get crazy, they get intense. People are still nice as well, don't get me wrong, but I mean, speaking of intense, so once you go out in the crowds, I just can't believe what actually goes on. But what really caught me out today, so I'm glad we were trying to capture it today of all days, was Pete and my boy were having this moment where they've actually found this tiny little lizard, and it was beautiful. We were really close, and I couldn't believe it. So Pete was showing him this lizard, and I was filming it because of what we do, and it was lovely to capture this moment. And a total stranger, this girl, just put her camera in between me filming what they were doing. I was like, wow, people just go crazy in
Actually
crowds.
hilarious, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's not the craziest thing that's happened, but it's so funny it happened today when we're trying to show the difference between getting up early and joining in with the crowd. Oh man.
Another thing about the morning, I mean the morning was so different, wasn't it? I just think the key time is between 6 AM and 9 AM, really.
I know that just hurt. I know part of you when he said 6, but it is worth it.
If you're doing it with your family and your kids are anything like our boy, they'll be getting you up early anyway, so why not make the most of it? I mean, some of my best memories and best times of travel have been certainly his family travel have been when he's got me up early, so.
They have. Early morning is beautiful. I think, was it your nan who used to say mind over mattress?
Yes.
I love that. And it's
Yeah.
really hard when you want to get up in the morning. So what I'd say is do it at least once. If you're going somewhere that you know is going to be busy, because if you've heard of it before you got there, so has everyone else.
True.
But pretty much everyone else also can't get out of bed. And I know the feeling, it's not nice, but maybe just have, if you're in a place for a few days, just pick one day where you will man up and whatever sleep deprived state you're in, get up and go and have it to yourself. And then chances are you will get it in the way you were hoping for. It'll be beautiful, it'll be how you imagined it.
And maybe that won't even be to do photography. Maybe that's just to
Yes.
enjoy the place and just soak the atmosphere in. You know, it doesn't have to be for photography.
That's so true. So whether it's photography or just for enjoying it, usually those early hours are the best way to enjoy a place. And speaking of whether it's photography or not, one thing that you'll hear us say a lot, and I know it's going to sound hypocritical coming from us, but you just have to trust us. Behind the scenes, we have a lot of camera-free days and photo-free days, because as much as we love taking you on our journey and we love sharing and content creating and all of that, we love our family even more.
Yes.
And we're seeing really sad changes. So I've been traveling for over 10 years and I can't believe the difference from not even having, I'm going to show my age, but not having Wi-Fi in hostels, not having a phone to take your photos on, but just people actually enjoying the place for what it is. And now I think it's great to enjoy a place and capture it, but I've noticed in the last few years we're in places where people aren't even enjoying it. They're just trying to capture it to show off to someone else, not even the immediate people they're there with, and it's just getting really messed
And you
up.
actually see people not having the moment at all. It's like they're just going, like for example, running onto a beach and taking a few photos and disappearing off. It's like you weren't even
Sunset,
enjoying the
yeah,
beach. Like it's
saw
like
that.
what? Yeah.
Have you ever seen this? I'd love to know. I don't know if you spotted this as well, but it's just something that's changing. So we just want to really encourage you to make sure that you just have intentional family time, or intentional time with whoever you're traveling with, intentional time for yourself. Sometimes we just give each other time to go and enjoy a place, and we just walk out with no camera on us, no money, we just go and we, even if you just take an hour out, but just try and take time out where you're enjoying the places that you've put a lot of effort into getting to, not just to pretend you enjoyed it. It's such a, there's this changing culture and it's kind of scaring us a little bit, so that's why we've really opened up to you today. That's also why we showed you some of the more embarrassing things about changing clothes halfway through a day, if that's a photo day, because that then means the following day is just a family day. And we're still learning, we're still working out how to be content creators and share our journey with you, but we are definitely still learning. And everywhere, family time is so important, and that is why we're doing this. And we really want to encourage you to have your family time too. Of course, create and capture memories, but the number one reason to go anywhere and do anything has to be your family and your time with them.
True story.
Yeah. So we were pretty whacked from today. It was pretty crazy. We were more than ready for sleep. Yes. And just thank you so much for joining our journey. Let us know if you like knowing about behind the scenes like this, because it's really different to what we usually share. Yeah.
I'd love to hear from you, so definitely drop us a comment below, say hi, introduce yourself. Yeah.
And we'll see you next week for more love, chaos and family travel. We love you guys. Bye bye.
If he was actually walking straight, that would have been lovely.
Favourite little hiding place.
Leave some bread and bananas in there and they'll be alright.
Yeah, little house. It's like a tree house to him.
Careful, careful. Careful.